Good morning and welcome back to another morning mindfulness. It's currently 7 a.m. and it's sprinkling a little, which I didn't know was gonna. When I checked yesterday, it said it wasn't gonna rain, so let's hope Barry can fly and weather the storm. I have to work today, it's a Saturday, and so I'm just trying to get active because it's supposed to be 80 degrees today. It's already like 65. It's beautiful out. A little rain never hurt anyone. So I'm thinking maybe I pick a few of my mindfulness cards that Hannah gave to me and I'll just skate around and we'll just chat. We'll just get ready for the week ahead. Let's do it. I picked out 6 of the cards from the deck that Hannah gave me, and I figured we could kind of read over them, and this can be our mindfulness for the day. So let's read the first one. The first one, this card is Zen. It says, "Nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know." That is so true. That is so true. Life is only going to give you what you need, and if that's a tough challenge, then it's going to stay there until you learn the lesson that you need to know. Okay, the back of it says, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." Wait, I love these cards. That's so true, because everything is so clear in retrospect, but when you're living in it, you have no idea what to do. But looking back, you're like, oh, I should have done that. Like, obviously, if you get to live your life again, you do it so differently. So that is, wow, I love that. And then the question at the bottom of this card says, "What advice would future you be telling present you right now?" Probably to enjoy the summer, and that I need to just enjoy being in my 20s, and that I will figure everything out eventually. It's just a matter of time. Oh my God, Hannah, thank you for these cards. I'm so excited. On to the next one, Barry. This card is the orange card. It says, "The idea space. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence." What? At the bottom of it, it says, "Ask many questions. Assume there is more hidden behind what you see." Okay. This one's all about thinking, it seems. Just trying to draw question marks in your mind. Interesting. The back of this one says, "If you don't know the truth, note you are not alone. Take comfort in the unknown." That's what I've been trying to do. Take comfort in the unknown, since I can't know everything. I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. I'm just taking comfort in the fact that everyone else my age is probably feeling the same way, and that's okay. This is growth years. It's a time where I'm supposed to be in an uncomfortable transition stage, figuring out who I want to be, where I want to be, what I want to do. I love these cards. They're really making me start my morning off mindful. Let's go to the mindfulness card, the purple one. "Learn to return, train to remain." Learn to return, train to remain. What does that mean? Maybe this means learn to return to what you like. It's okay to step outside of what your normal is to learn, and it's okay to come back to what you know that you like. Train to remain in the present moment. Memories are awesome, but being in the moment is just as special. Next one, Barry. Ooh, the yellow card. This one is life. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Wow. This one might be my favorite one so far. I'm feeling this one very deeply in my current life. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. We are not going to be perfect at everything, nor do we want to be perfect at everything, because how else will we learn? Learning is like the second you stop learning, you stop living. I love this. On the bottom of the card, it says, "Attempt something challenging today. If a mistake occurs, celebrate your growth." Exactly. Guys, do I look like I have no pants on? Sorry. Let me take this off. Do you guys love my new outfit? I haven't worn this yet. It doesn't have any pockets, though, so that's the one downfall. Back to the cards. I really like this life one. That one is great. Okay, this one is emotion. It says, imagine your life is someone else's dream. You know, I've been thinking about that a lot, actually, because I feel like when you're living your own life, you're taking it for granted. But it's important to remember that where you are now is probably where you always wished you were going to be. And on top of that, you're probably living somebody else's exact dream. So it's important to cherish it. Oh, I love that one. And the back of this one says, desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. Whoever wrote these, I love them. I'm huge about celebrating even the small things, and the bottom of this says, do you celebrate the small steps towards your goals? You deserve happiness on your journey. Holy fuck. I need to start I haven't looked at these cards yet. These are so awesome. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. I like this, but I also think you don't have to be unhappy in your journey to get what you want. I think the journey is half the fun. Be excited of the direction that you're going. I thought the rain stopped, but it's here again. Okay, last one. This one says stoicism. The layer of the solution is seldom the layer of the problem. Oh, okay. That's so true. Okay, the bottom of this, it kind of resonates with me with breakups. The layer of the solution is seldom the layer of the problem. If there's a problem in your relationship, you probably need to get rid of them. It says, if you have a troublesome relationship, take a step back, be patient, breathe. The solution may come from an unexpected place. It's true. Sometimes being in the problem is half the problem. You need to take a step back, look at it for what it is, and assess at a distance. That's why sometimes, a therapist or an outside perspective can be helpful in situations. Ooh, I haven't skated over here. I'm kind of loving it because there's nothing to have to weave around. I can just go wherever I want, except these cracks, of course. Okay, the back says, you drown not by falling into a river, but by staying submerged in it. Oh. Now that kind of feels kind of resonates with, staying at a job that you don't like, waiting for another one to come up. Sometimes you just have to take the leap of faith and quit the job and then find what you really want. Otherwise, you're going to drown at that old job just being unhappy. Guys, these were so awesome today. OMG. Now that we've gone over all 6 cards, let's kind of discuss what we're going to be mindful for the rest of the week. So, for mindfulness, learn to return, train to remain. So I'm thinking that means learn to be out of your comfort zone, but remember what works for you and to come back to that when necessary. So this week, you need to embrace being uncomfortable, but also remember where your comfort zone is. Orange card. This one is pretty similar. This one talks about, if you don't know the truth, know you're not alone, take comfort in the unknown. We're in our 20s. We need to take comfort in not knowing everything and that no one knows everything. We're all just here for the first time. Give yourself some grace this week. The Zen card. Oh, this one was one of my favorites. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Enjoy your life. You're not going to make all the best decisions every single time. It's okay to look in retrospect and want to make a change, but just know that you did the best you could with the information that you had at the time. Once again, give yourself grace. Okay, life. Oh, I like this one. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. These are all, how did I pick 6 that are all kind of coinciding together? Make mistakes, try new things, be uncomfortable. This is the one we just talked about. If you drown, not by falling in a river, but by staying submerged in it. Don't stay where you know you're not meant to be. Break out of that zone. Try something new. Last one. Desire is a contract you made with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. Keep working hard. I said it in a video before, but the universe gives you these desires because they're meant to come to fruition, okay? Don't forget that you were here with these desires already in you, which means that you're going to accomplish them. It's just a matter of time. Give yourself grace this week. Be uncomfortable, but enjoy the uncomfortable. It means you're about to grow. Celebrate the small steps in your journey. You don't have to know everything right away. You just need to give yourself, whoa, Jesus. You just need to give yourself the space to grow. So, in that, I hope you enjoyed these cards. I thought it was kind of a fun way to get our mindfulness going. Take them as you wish in your life. I kind of put it towards what's going on in my life, but however it resonates with you, I hope that's awesome. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you next Sunday.